So we're going to take a look at Chainguard's Guardener GitHub app and how it can make migrations to Chainguard Actions really straightforward. And we'll also see the security benefits that Chainguard Actions can buy you. Let's jump straight to the code. So I have an example project here. All it does is build a few simple container images, upload them to a registry and sign them. But it does use quite a few different GitHub Actions to achieve this. So we have Sigstore CoSign installer. That's used to install the tooling for signing images. Then we have several Docker actions for building the image, logging into the registry, and pushing the image. And we also have this action for adding some extra build provenance metadata. Now what we're going to do is look at the Guardener GitHub app. Because I've already installed it, I get this configure button. But if you've not installed it, you will get an install button here. And when you first install Guardener, you also need to run a single chainctl command to link your GitHub organization to your Chainguard account. On the configuration page, we can set up what repositories we want to give Guardener access to. So that can be all repositories or just a subset. Finally, we need to create an actions.yaml file in the .chainguard folder at the root of your repository, and that will turn on the migration feature. We've also set how often to check for changes to 24 hours in this case, and that's the current minimum, but you can also use chainctl to manually kick off a check at any time. Now, I've already pushed this change, so if we jump back to GitHub, we can see that Guardener has opened a PR, or pull request. Now the versions it has chosen here match exactly the original versions, so merging this PR would not break anything. But we can also look up the hardening report to see exactly what changes Chainguard have made to the action. So let's take a look at the build push action. And we can see that we've done a few things here. The major thing is it's made sure all inputs are sanitized before being used. So if it finds an expression which uses an env variable directly, like this one, it will pull it out to an env block to prevent script injection. And a similar thing happens here, where $ID is used in a file path. So if an attacker was able to control that value, they could potentially modify envars used later in that script. Finally, we also make the permission set for this action explicit and lock it down a bit more. But in this case, I'm happy to merge these changes. And we can see when the workflow runs, everything still works exactly as before. So that's it. With Guardener, it's now trivial to port your actions to Chainguard and also to manage large migrations over time. Please do give it a go.